Did you know that approximately 57% of adults don't currently have a will or a trust? Have you heard of a TOD or TOD account? Our great friend of the show, Bryan, is here to talk about it and why you should consider it. First of all, yes, we did coordinate our pink today.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Because this is a very important topic.
Okay.
We're saving estates today, and this is a great opportunity to talk about something that could save families a lot of anguish.
All right, so if you have a will already, do we need this thing?
Well, if you have a will, this could help even more. Like, this could really enhance the estate process. When you pass, if you have the account set up as a transfer on death, then your family does not have to go through the
transfer on death. Is that what TOD stands for?
TOD stands for transfer on death account. Thank you for asking.
Okay.
And then that you are able to eliminate that probate process that basically your locality, the local government, goes through the instructions in your will. So a transfer on death set up on your brokerage account will supersede what, and it will take care of everything.
Simplify and speed it up a lot?
The actual financial institution will change the ownership of that account automatically over to that person upon providing them with the death certificate.
So it's going to make a big difference. All right, and we're talking about people that already have wills. If you don't have a will, get one.
That's right. But if they don't, and a lot of people don't, this could save you a lot of worry. It could save you even money.
So if you don't have a will, you could just skip over to this TOD and get that, and you don't necessarily have to have a will.
That's right. And a lot of times this is called, and I don't like this name, but they call these the transfer on death and the payable upon death, which is used in banking as a poor man's will. But I think that it's a smart person's.
It should be
it's a smart
every
person.
man and woman.
Even if you have a will, I think it's great to make sure that you have all of your paperwork updated and you have the transfer on death set up if you have a particular person or persons that you want these assets to transfer over to.
All right, I have a question. So you said if we just have a will, the courts or the government gets involved. Do they they take their cut? Do they get their cut out of that?
There are fees for the probate process.
Okay.
Exactly. The transfer on death is absolutely free.
Yeah.
If you want to update your will, what do you have to do, Bill?
Go to a lawyer.
You got to go. When you want to update your transfer on death on the account,
I call Bryan.
And that's free. That is just so you can update your accounts a lot easier with the transfer on death. If you decide, oh, I want to change the beneficiary on this account, you can do it immediately.
So I said go to Bryan.
You go to your financial advisor. That's right.
Okay.
And talk to them about the TOD.
Is this something we could do online even?
You could do that online, but it's better if you call the financial institution and ask them, because you'll be updating your actual account form. So there are going to be some signatures involved to change an account from just an individual account to a transfer on death account. So there are that's going to be some documentation that will be required.
All right. So you said a POD is
that's used in banking.
So if I have a savings account.
That's right, or checking account.
Will that speed that up, or is that instant
that is
anyway?
Tremendous to have that on there. You must. A lot of times, see, when someone passes and you want to pay for the funeral, and you can do it right out of the checking account and not have to wait for the insurance policy if they have the money in checking. If you have paid upon death, it will transfer directly over to the person, and they can pay for all of your final expenses out of the checking or savings.
You set that up at the bank?
Or you set that up with the bank. And make sure that you keep those updated. A lot of times people set it and forget it. You go in, you open up your brokerage account with your investment advisor, and then years later, you go, oh my goodness, I still have my ex-wife on that? You know, you have to make sure. That's right. You need to make sure. I say every year. I've seen it written where they say update your transfer on deaths or paid upon death every 2 years, or check on those. No, I say look at these things at least once a year. Look at all of your beneficiary forms, because your beneficiaries, like on your annuities, your life insurance, your transfers on death, these are contracts. So they supersede what you put in the will.
So that's the thing with the TOD. You got to keep stay on top of it.
You got to stay on top of all of these documents, but it's a lot easier on the transfer on death to stay on top of it because it's simple paperwork to update your, it's not a legal process that you have to go through to update or change your beneficiaries.
Right. I'm gonna meet with JB later. One boy will get the tie, one will get the socks, and it'll be clean.
That's
really
right.
Quick and easy.
That's
and
right.
that's about it. And that's it for JB today.
Thanks
to JB. She offers free money seminars every Wednesday at noon and Sunday evenings. Pre-registration is required. You'll find a link to more information at WTVR.com/VTM.